What's going on, guys? Nate from Mobile Gaming Madness here, and today I'm going to be showing you a few replays from Clash Royale of a spawner deck that I made. So I'm pretty low leveled. I'm level 4, almost level 5 as you can see. I'm only in Arena 3, but this has been working pretty well for me. I just actually added the bomb tower, but I was previously using a cannon that you'll see in most of these replays. So basically, it's Goblin Hut, Barbarian Hut, and a Tombstone with a Giant, some low-level troop to take out air, the Skeletons for in case there's a Prince Rush or I just need some backup troops, and some Minions because they have pretty high DPS. And then another tower just to help take out either big groups or single targets. This I'm doing big groups because we can handle single targets pretty well. So, first few replays I'm going to show you. This is the first one. Now he's a level 5, he's a higher level than me. So, at the start of the games, I never really know which side he's going to start on. So, on this side, I just kind of put him on both ends. The Tombstone's pretty cheap, so it just kind of keeps off Prince Rushes because they'll get distracted. So he sends a P.E.K.K.A. in with some Barbarians, which is gonna cause me a little bit of trouble. And a Prince to top it all off. So I throw a cannon down, he'll get distracted by the cannon. Throw some Skeletons down to help out. So now we have big horde of troops going in there. I did not have a Giant ready, so they had no defense whatsoever. Sorry if that's been too loud. Throw down another Goblin Hut. He'll help with the little troops. Tombstone breaks apart. I throw another one right down. The Skeletons aren't strong enough to make it to the tower by themselves, which is... it's not good. But it will distract the Prince if he tries to throw it in on that side. So I just have to keep the right protected. He'll throw down another mini P.E.K.K.A. He has a Barbarian Hut in the back. We can take care of the P.E.K.K.A. pretty easily because she doesn't have that high of an attack rate. He throws some barbs down, I put down another cannon. Pretty soon here, I think I'm going to throw down Minions. No. I'm going with the... Yep, Minions. Okay. Minions will take care of the barbs. They'll get a decently good push on there unless he counters. Yep, he counters with the Prince. It'll go down fairly quickly though. I fireball just to take out that Barbarian Hut. Wasn't really worth it. So here we almost had his tower. We'll get rid of these extra few archers here. Well, or not. Barb's going out. Our cannon's about to die in a second here. 60 seconds left. We're now in double elixir. So I can just start throwing down all these huts. Put down another Barbarian Hut. We have 2 even though one's about to expire. Throw down a Goblin Hut on the left so hopefully they can get a few extra hits off on those towers. He'll start pushing left. I'll throw a Giant to the right so that we can finally take that tower down. Throw some Skeletons to distract them off the tower. Throw some Minions down to take care of everything. He'll keep spawning over there. I'll put down a Tombstone. Skeletons will come out, distract everything. Alright, his Giant will go for the cannon because it's all the way over there. I did a good game pretty early. I was getting cocky because I was fairly certain that we were going to win. I thought we could get the 3 crown, but he threw a Prince down. It got rid of it. We probably wouldn't have gotten it anyways. Things are looking pretty good on the left on that tower. A lot of Barbarians and troops from him though. Once our Giant dies, we had no hope of pushing. I threw that down just because it was the end of the game. I threw a little laughing emote at him. And we won that with 1 crown. So you can see the power of that army. It's pretty powerful, the sheer amount of troops. Alright, next replay. Leandro. My bad. So here we'll see some Prince action. I think he starts out with a Prince. Not entirely sure though. I have to put the Skeletons over there because we're in max elixir. He'll go with a Giant Prince push, which is kind of annoying. I'll throw some Skeletons down. It'll distract the Prince from getting a good head start. The Giant will get a lot of hits off on our tower though. And then he goblin barrels. You'll see he loves his goblin barrels this whole game. We take care of those pretty quickly. Minions are going up ahead of the giant. Throws down a skeleton army. That's gonna hurt our... Well, it would've if they would've stayed alive, but... Our spear goblins are pretty good. We'll go in on this tower. He'll arrow. I didn't like that. We'll get a few extra hits on this tower. I think we'll destroy it. Yep, we will. A skeleton right there, if you guys didn't see it. Saved us. He'll start pushing on our left. Throws a P.E.K.K.A down. Got those skeletons to counter it. Get a few hits off. Throw minions down on it. Skeleton and minions are always a pretty good counter against big troops like that. He'll go in with another goblin barrel. I think I fireball them just because I don't want to deal with those. I should be putting this tombstone down pretty quickly. Unless I'm thinking of putting a barbarian hut, which I think I am. That's what I'm saving for. I'll throw down on the right here. He just has a few skeletons. We have a few barbs. He'll go with the prince. I put this down to distract him because I don't want him hitting our tower. Throw some skeletons down on the left. It'll die fairly quickly from our tower. Skeletons help out a bit. Minions on top of the skeletons. Our barbs got all the way down to his king tower. So he throws a witch down. He'll start spawning some troops. He has some backup minions. And he arrows, which was pretty useless. So over here, I just start building up as much buildings as I can. He goes in with that goblin barrel once again. I throw some skeletons down to distract. Everything's looking good here. I think I throw down this barb hut. No, I don't think I did. I didn't see what I did, actually. I missed it. Alright, goblin hut on the left because he's got a prince. Another tombstone because I'm thinking that he'll break it apart and then the skeletons will get him. Skeleton army on the right. He'll arrow, take out most of our troops. Skeleton army will die down pretty quick though. We'll send in a giant. We'll kill it fairly quickly though because he tries to go for that final push. He won't get it though. He'll throw the goblin barrel down. He will almost get it, but I throw down the tombstone and it distracts him. Throw him a thumbs up. He was pretty good with it. I said good game. He was happy about it. Not a poor sport. It was a good game. So I also have a pretty crazy replay. We tied here. It was a draw against Diego. Throw him a thumbs up. Start off with the barbarian hut. I'll throw a little down here. Starts with the witch way in the back, which kind of scares me a bit. So I have to wait until he throws down that giant skeleton, which scares me because giant skeletons, they're horrible. I try distracting him. The witch instantly shoots him down though. So he's pushing on our tower. We don't have anything left to do. And he takes our tower within 30 seconds of the game. Hopefully he didn't get that many hits off. Luckily he didn't. And then he rockets our barbarian hut, which was not nice. So from here, I don't have to defend on the left that much. I just have to go on the right. Try to take out that tower that has lost about half, a little more of his hit points. The dragon's coming in here. I throw that down to distract. Throws down to P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A won't get distracted by the barbarians. The dragon will get taken out because it's getting hit by both of our towers. P.E.K.K.A will go down. We have to recharge a little bit because it's so slow and it's not in double elixir. There's a witch in the back. Again, scares me a bit. I should be placing this goblin hut down in a second, but I'm waiting to see what he's going to do because he's going from both sides. There's the cannon to help take care of the skeletons and the witch. Barbs will distract the minions, so our towers can kill them, which will take a few hits and die off eventually. Skeletons are out, and then he rockets again to get rid of our cannon. So I put a giant on the right with one or two little spear throwers. I put the minions down. They'll focus on the bar, so luckily our giant still gets the tower. So we got a crown. Throws a baby dragon down. get rid of our giant, get rid of our minions. Our spear goblins will prevail, but the witch and his minions will take care of it. So from here, if you see down low, I'm just stocking up on buildings as much as I can to protect that tower. There's virtually no way I can get to our tower when there's that many buildings and that many troops spawning. So giant skeleton, I don't like it. It'll drop down that bomb, kill all of our troops. Just a couple actually. So I have a lot of spear throwing goblins down there. I'll throw down a tombstone pretty close. A couple of those will pop out. Throw some minions down. He has 2 witches, which are spawning a lot of skeletons. I tried throwing a cannon down to see if I could kill one of them. I did not, but it goes into sudden death here. So I'm thinking that I just have to defend. That's all I have to do. I can't focus on pushing because I just have to defend. Baby dragon and skeleton. Baby dragon will still stay up. It'll die here in a second. We have our skeletons going out. He will use a giant and some minions on that cannon, luckily not our king tower. Throw some barbarians down. I throw some minions down since they can't hit it. 30 seconds into overtime, he throws down his witch. Takes care of the minions pretty fast, but I threw the cannon down to distract. Another giant skeleton, and it'll go down, kill everything. Just obliterate it. I try going for a last and final push on the left, hopefully, but it doesn't work. Baby dragon and minions take care of it, and then we just don't have enough time. I try fireballing just for the giggles, but that was a draw. So we didn't win, but we didn't lose, so it was alright either way. So, and just now, I did a replay with my friend Aiden. Oh. That's where I go, okay. So this was just a private match, but it was pretty fun, and you get to see how crazy it was. He is doing some crying faces, because he knows that I'm higher level than him. He just got into the clan, actually. He doesn't know much. So he has that full elixir, that's not good. And then he'll go with a giant witch push on the right. I throw some spear goblins down. Hopefully get rid of that. He's got some minions going. It's a pretty good push on this side. I have to throw a bomb tower down to get rid of all those little skeletons. He throws more spear goblins. I throw down skeletons. We kill the giant, but he takes their tower. So we have to take care of that witch here. He gives us a thumbs up because he's pretty happy that he got the tower. Bomb tower goes down. We have some minions and spear goblins going down there. It'll chip away a little bit of its health. He's got a knight going down. We have a conga line of skeletons there. Just get wiped out. A single shot. Knight will prance in here. Get some hits off on our spear throwing goblins. Not make it to our tower though. Luckily. So I'm just going to start stocking up buildings on the left. He gets in on the spot where he can spawn in. Another giant witch push. Now this close, it was pretty dangerous. So I threw down the bomber down there. Luckily the giant went all the way to the left to get rid of that one building. So that saved us a little bit. Take care of those minions. Now I just have to focus on the left. That's all I have to get, the left. And defend everything he keeps throwing at me. But hopefully if I go for a push, I'm thinking that he'll try to defend instead of keep pushing. So I throw the giant down to help out the barbs and skeletons a little bit. The bomber won't do much to our giant. He throws a P.E.K.K.A down. That will do a lot to our giant. It's double elixir now, so I can just keep throwing down all these buildings. He throws down a witch. He still's got that P.E.K.K.A up. We can take care of it though. He's still going for the push on our tower here. I throw down a bomb tower to take care of the knight and any ground troops he might throw. His witch is alive up there. We have a lot of buildings on our side though. 30 seconds in. His tower's got a little bit of health left. So I'm gonna have to start pushing. Throw the giant down, push the witch back. Everything will start spawning over here. I just throw down as many troops as I can. I put down Goblin Hut right in the dead center of the pathway. So everything's just charging in there. We get that last hit on his crown tower. So that's down. He's sad facing. We have so many troops here. I throw in a second giant because that one's about to die. Throws in a witch and a knight. But that's just not enough because we have so many troops over here. So the troops will just keep hitting and hitting little tiny chips away, but it'll eventually kill him for the 3 crown. So all those troops, that's just ridiculous, guys. So hope you like this video. If you want to copy the deck, maybe if you have better troops, worse troops, it'll work out like this. You can switch out the bomb tower for the cannon or the witch if you want more just troop power. You could probably switch out the spear goblins for a musketeer if you so wish, but I like having low costing troops because in case they go for a prince or they have a baby dragon, you don't want to spend a lot of elixir on the musketeer to try to get rid of it. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment if you did, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.